Plaintiff Veronica Archer says she gave over 100 pairs of shoes to the defendant to sell for her. She claims she's been sidestepped for months and hasn't received a dime. She is suing for $4,500. The defendant says nobody wanted to buy the plaintiff's old used shoes.
So how did you meet?
I went to a restaurant and she was doing a promotion item there, and she had made a comment about my shoes, how nice they were.
Oh.
And my friend then opened her big mouth and said I had a large collection. I've been collecting shoes for 13 years, and I have a shoe that goes with every single outfit. Just like men do Nike Air Jordans, hoping that they'll be vintage and you can sell them for large amounts of money, so I keep all of my shoes. I did take a video of my shoe collection that's in my house.
Okay, let's take a look at your shoe collection.
This is an overview. My most favorite shoe has to be my Chanel. Oh, I love these shoes. I've had them for 20 years. My Stuart Weitzman, when I have to step out in style with the rhinestones. Where's my Manalos? These are my Manalos. Had these for years too. These are vintage. But my favorite unique shoe, where are you? Are these. Tell me this isn't a classic. Well, that's my shoe collection.
Oh, they're very nice.
Just like Cinderella, Your Honor, I lost my shoes, a very large part of my collection.
How did all this happen?
She said she was looking to start a business, and she was going to start selling things online.
Like she said, we met at a restaurant, and as you saw, she wears amazing shoes. I made a comment, and then we started talking about her collection. She said that she had a lot of shoes that she no longer wears.
So you were open to the idea
Yes.
of selling your shoes?
Yes, some of the shoes, yes, sir.
Some that you would give to her to sell online?
Yes.
And so I looked into online thrift stores. So I looked into ThredUp. ThredUp was, if it doesn't sell within the first 90 days, you actually get nothing. And then I looked into Poshmark. And so Poshmark also took a rather large percentage. So if we were to split them 50-50, you know, they're also taking,
Right.
you know.
So it wouldn't be 50% of what you sold it for, because someone else is taking a piece of it too.
That's correct. So I reached out to her and I let her know those facts, and she's like, you know, whatever you want to do.
Yes.
Did you guys settle on a price for what the shoes should sell
Well,
for?
she said they would go for about $4,500 at least.
Combined?
All combined, once
Okay.
it was put on. Because some of them are vintage. There's Stuart Weitzman's, there's Jimmy Choo's, there was Gucci, there was a
Now,
large
what was
assortment.
the arrangement?
The arrangement was she was supposed to put them online.
Yeah.
I did speak to her. She did put it on Poshmark a couple of times, and then COVID hit, and I did have a loved one that got very sick that I was taking care of.
Sorry.
That
Yeah.
had to go through some therapy. So I would call her from time to time. I wasn't as diligent, you know, in pursuing how's the sale going, how so on and so forth.
I would assume during the pandemic, fewer people were buying shoes because they were staying home.
But you would think that they would be buying more because they're online doing nothing. So I'd call, and then she'd be like, well, you know, I'll give you a call back. And I kept feeling like she was avoiding me.
Okay,
So-
but what was the final arrangement?
Well, the arrangement was I was supposed to get 50-50.
Okay, so you gave her the shoes to sell
Yes.
online, and whatever she sold, you'd split the profit 50-50.
That's correct.
Okay, and what about those shoes that didn't sell?
She said if they weren't going to an online, she would take them to a consignment store. She would even try to sell them herself.
As you can see, Exhibit A and B, I did list them on Poshmark.
But when I look at some of the prices, it's anywhere from $15 to $25. Here's one at $35, but generally they average about $20-something. Is that correct?
Yes, because
Okay.
that was about the running
There's one for
price
25, yeah.
on their site for them.
Okay, and how many shoes did you sell?
None. I didn't get any hits at all on the site.
Okay, how long after you originally started in this together, they first went on, did you let her know that we've sold nothing?
I don't know if
About-
we
yeah.
ever had that conversation, whether,
No.
I think she had asked if they had sold.
And every time she'd ask, you'd say, no, we haven't sold
We
anything.
haven't sold any.
So when it was obvious nothing was going to be sold, did she say, could you send me the shoes back? So what happened?
I think we had that conversation.
No. I was calling her and she was like blowing me off. Call you back, I'll call you back. This went on at least 5 or 6 times. And
So you're saying for several months,
Yes.
you inquired, where are my shoes?
Yes.
And you got no answer, or were
I'll call you back. And
Okay.
I never got, I was getting a runaround, Your Honor.
Okay, but was there ever, in the initial conversation, would you have said, did we sell any?
I did originally ask her that.
And she said no.
And she said no, but I'm going to continue to try.
Okay, where are the shoes now?
So I had taken on about 100 pairs of her shoes. And so they were in my laundry room, that they were, safe so that nobody could,
Yes.
do anything with them. But, as time went on, people were tripping over them, so we moved them to the garage.
Okay.
With my kids, they grew about 1 foot in. We moved all of their clothes also into the garage,
Yeah.
and they got donated.
Donated.
Oh, was that a mistake, or you?
It's the first time I'm hearing this, Your Honor.
Okay.
And I'm very upset.
It was a mistake. So we had boxes and.
And when you donated, were you conscious of, gee, this bag is full of shoes?
No.
Honestly.
I was not.
So you noticed afterwards, oh my gosh, we gave away the shoes. Yeah, if that's what happened, be honest, that's what happened.
Yes, sir.
This is very disturbing to me.
Yeah.
And if she couldn't sell the shoes, she should have let me know. It's like if you ever had a baseball card collection.
Yeah. Wow. I had the entire 1952 Topps collection, which is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Wow.
And Mom just, when I went away to college, what did we know? They were in a shoebox, she gave it away. So I understand what you're saying. The shoes are obviously gone. And she's being honest and saying what happened and was embarrassed. Not excusing what happened, but it happened. So now what is the fair resolution of this? You met this woman in a bar and you gave her 100 pair of shoes. That's hindsight.
Well, I had conversations with her. She was a young girl. She seemed reputable. She
I
seemed
understand.
honest. I was trying to help her start a business. I had the product. She was going to market it.
I understand, but this is what happens sometimes when you're young and starting a business. This business arrangement didn't work out. So
She didn't
you're
tell me.
suing for $4,500. If there are 100 pairs of shoes, and let's say they went for $4,500, and the company takes 500 of it, that means at best you would have had a profit of $2,000 each. At best.
We don't know that.
We don't know, but that's burdens on you. You had a responsibility not to lose the shoes, okay? I know you didn't do it on purpose. So you're not evil, but you were negligent. At best, they would have brought in a profit of $4,000, and your half, because since you were going to split what the profit was, is going to be $2,000. So I fine for the plaintiff in the sum of $2,000.
I feel awful that the shoes were donated. It wasn't intentional.
It was her responsibility. She was a professional.
I will probably not be selling anything else online these days.
Hey YouTube, thanks for watching. For more Judge Jerry, click here. For more Jerry Springer, click here.